Tonight we have gathered here to do Shri Shiv Puja. Those people who have a clean heart can only do Shiv Puja. Those whose heart is not clean cannot do Shiv Puja. It's a simple principle of Shri Shivaratri. As you had seen yesterday, we have snakes, or these are horrible snakes. Guiding behind the Shivalinga. The significance is this. See, those who are clean in heart, who are full of love for others, are always guarded by the power of Shiva, which are the snakes. It's a symbolic thing to say. Very symbolic. But I must say that animals understand divine force much better than human beings. Much better. Because they have a clean heart. Whatever is their lifestyle built by nature, they carry on with it. But there's no malice, there's no jealousy, there's no all these mean things in their heart. They do it because it is supposed to. But the quality of human beings is only one, and that is how much they love and forgive. Loving capacity of human beings are such by which they conquer all their negative forces. They can easily see that it's not good to have all these qualities, or maybe that they understand it's not noble to indulge into all these inhuman behavior. They are not bound to indulge into all these things. Neither they are asked to be. But suddenly they get lured by such things which has got hatred, jealousy, and greed. You see how Shiva lives. He lives in the Himalayas. See what clothes he wears, what he eats. He has no demand for anything because he is complete, he is perfect. Such a personality is Shiva's. And if you are worshipping him, you should find out within your heart what sort of feelings you have, what sort of malice you nurture. These days in India, greed has become the main point. They are so mean and so low, which impossible to understand, that they think money is everything, which is not in the culture of Indians. No, no, in no way. But somehow they have picked it up in the foreign countries perhaps, and it is spreading very much now that money is the most important. Think of Shiva. He never thought of money. He never wanted any money. He never wanted to show off himself. There's such a difference between Shiva and Shakti in their whole attitude. Because Shiva is absolutely a liberated personality. He is not bothered. If the people are indulging into wrong things, he'll destroy. Finished. He doesn't want to cure, he doesn't want to improve, nothing of the kind. But for the Shakti it is important. Because this is her child, this universe is her child. All this is created by her. So naturally she is worried, and she doesn't like people who try to take to mean things and nonsense. First of all, it was human beings started indulging in power. They moved from countries to country to empower themselves. Where is that power gone? Finished. Then, after that, what happened with them is that they left their style with others. And now it seems that's very common to see people shamelessly being greedy. For them is the solution is Shiva. All such people will be destroyed. First of all, they will be exposed. And then they will be destroyed to the last bit of it. Another thing is that Shiva respects a person who has a good character. Person with a good character. And if anyone is bad character or indulges into bad things, Shiva won't spare them. So, the Shakti creates, protects, looks after them, brings them up. But Shiva is sitting there just to destroy. Very important. This destruction is very important. This Shakti doesn't show those qualities. She may destroy some Rakshasas, but he can destroy nations after nations. First of all, the ego you have, who will destroy that? That too, Shiva. Shiva is in your Sahasrara. He is sitting in the Sahasrara. Now remember, on top of everything. The other day I saw one gentleman from the broadcasting, newsman. He was very, very stupid and was talking very harshly. And I saw his Ekadash coming up. My God, I said, this one is now going to be in trouble. What is Ekadasha is nothing but the 11 powers of Shiva. They build up here and give you all kinds of diseases. The worst of all is cancer. And I knew that this fellow is going to have a very bad time. He is not a Sahaja. How am I to tell him? How anybody has to tell him? But it comes from this Ekadasha Rudra. Now these are 11 powers of Shiva, very well described. Now these powers start working on people, even on Sajogis, if they do not follow the principle of Sahaja. He is, I should say, watching you. Every part of your life he watches. How you behave, what you do, what is your dharma. He watches all that. And so many saints have warned you. So many incarnations have warned you. But I tell you, if you don't listen to them, then Shiva is not going to listen. He doesn't listen to it. If he is angry, he is angry. Whatever it is, very difficult to convince him that please spare this person, it's all right, forgive. But his basic quality is forgiveness. Can you imagine? His basic quality is forgiveness. But if he doesn't forgive, then you are finished. Up to a point maybe he might forgive, but after that, it's a very, very difficult situation. And I find that people don't realize what Shiva is. In the south we have two types of people, worshippers. One are Shaivites, another Vaishnavites. They are having a big fight with each other. Now it is less, much less. What is the work of Vishnu is to give you realization, emancipation of human being, evolution of human being. But if you fail in your goodness, in your dharma, then Shiva comes in your life. We have to understand, we are all surrounded by their powers. We are all made by their powers. It is the Shakti who is protecting you. But to an extent, she cannot go above Shiva. She cannot cross it. These days you find so many people indulging into politics. It's all money-making propositions. They all try to make money. It's no politics. They don't do any good to the whole communities, nowhere. Either under fear or under abandonment. They behave in such a manner that they are not afraid of God. They are not afraid of His own attention on them. Perhaps they don't know that they are under the attention of Shiva. He is watching each and every person. Whether you are Australian, English or Indian. Whatever religion you may follow, He is watching them. This is a thing one has to understand. And once you understand this, you will accept that you have to be good and dharmic people. You have to be good character people. Why people talk of good character? Try to understand. The stupidity these days when people don't believe in it. People are doing all kinds of things. They are drinking, they are playing this money business, all kinds of things they are doing. Without having any fear of the wrath of God. And that wrath comes from Shiva.